Darren Cahill has spoken out as Simona Halep prepares to make her return to competition after appealing a doping ban. Jannik Sinner's coach has responded after Simona Halep successfully appealed her 4-year doping ban and had it reduced to 9 months. Darren Cahill previously worked with the 2-time major champion, who will be making her return at the upcoming Miami Open. And he made a strong declaration as he claimed that Halep had been through 18 months of torture. Halep is preparing to return to competition for the first time since she was provisionally suspended from tennis in October 2022. It came after the former number 1 tested positive for the banned substance roxadustat at the US Open earlier that year. She then received a second, separate anti-doping charge relating to irregularities in her athlete biological passport. An independent tribunal found Halep guilty of both charges last year and banned her for 4 months. She appealed to the Court of Arbitration for Sport last month, and last week, CAS announced that it had reduced her ban to 9 months, meaning it ended last July. The panel threw out the ABP charge and accepted her contamination argument for the positive doping test. Halep has since received a wild card into next week's Miami Open, and her old coach is looking forward to her return. Cahill, who now coaches recent Australian Open champion Sinner, was elated to hear the news that her ban had been reduced. "Oh, for me it was the highlight of the year, and I've had a really good year so far this year with everything that Jannik has done," he told Sky Sports. The renowned Australian tennis coach split with Halep in 2021 but stood by the 32-year-old throughout the ordeal, even appearing at the independent tribunal last summer to vouch for her. And he claimed that the period since she tested positive for roxadustat had been torture. Cahill continued, "But to me it's been 18 months of torture for her. I've always believed in her, always known that she would never deliberately or knowingly take anything that was wrong or banned, and that came true when they went to CAS in Lausanne. And the truth came out, so I know that she's been through a tough moment, through a tough period of 18 months. The 58-year-old will now be reunited with the Romanian in Miami next week, a meeting he's looking forward to. I'm super proud of the way that she's handled herself and the way that she's carried herself throughout this entire time," he added. "And I could not be happier to see her playing in Miami, and I can't wait to see her next week."